Seems like it was just yesterday that the Toronto Raptors were being crowned NBA champs. But in life and in sports, time waits for no man, and the NBA season is here. The 2019-2020 NBA season is upon us. That's right. And in the NBA, all 30 teams, they don't have a chance to win the championship. Let's just keep it honest. In all actuality, there are only about 8 to 10 teams that have a legit chance of winning the championship. So let's start in the East-West Least, and it's only about 3 teams that have a chance to legitimately play in June. Starting off with the Milwaukee Bucks, led by the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now Giannis, there's been rumblings. He's been working on that jump shot, and if that kid gets a jump shot, he can be the best in the league. Now, backed by a solid team that are returning, majority of the team got a little bit of experience from last year with a solid bench. He's got MVP dreams on his mind and championship taste. They might have a shot to take the East and be playing in June, especially where it's least. And you got teams like the Boston Celtics, who now that they've gotten rid of ISO ball with Kyrie Irving going to the Nets, they shift in my boy Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker is really one of the most underrated guards in the league, but he's been wasting his talents in Charlotte. Now he's in Boston. And this team has a bit of a college feel to it. Being coached by Brad Stevens, a former college coach, because they play that good team ball, that good all-around team ball defense playing both sides of the court. You pair Kemba up with the young talents of Jason Tatum. You got Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Gordon Hayward. Hey, add in Enes Kanter, a new big off the bench. They might be working with something in Boston, at least out of the least in the East. Then you got a team like the Philadelphia 76ers with the 1-2 punch of Mr. Can't Shoot for Nothing Ben Simmons and the process himself, Joel Embiid. Now, Jimmy Butler is taking his talents down to South Beach, so that's going to open up things for Tobias Harris. Maybe he gets a chance to get off. Then you add in the length of Al Horford. That's going to change things that can change the game in Philly. I don't like their shooting options, but they do have enough length and enough star power to get it done in the East and possibly play in June. Switching over to the East Coast, where it's the best coast, at least in the NBA, the Western Conference, where you got the new look Los Angeles Clippers. Now, in case you've been hiding under a rock, you would know that the fun guy, Kawhi Leonard, is paired up with PG-13 Paul George out with the Clippers. Paul George had a little procedure done on the shoulder, but that should only keep him out a couple weeks. Shouldn't hurt nothing because you know why? They got the deepest rotation in the NBA. You still got sweet Lou Williams coming off the bench, along with Montrezl Harrell coming off the bench. And he playing for the bag this year because he's trying to get paid. I love the Clippers' chances because that deep rotation, good, solid, all-around play, and they're coached well by Doc Rivers. And you got teams like Utah Jazz. Do not scrunch your face up when I talk about the Utah Jazz. They always been a solid defensive team. Now they got a true point guard that they've gotten rid of Ricky Rubio, who's just straight trash. They got Mike Conley, who's one of the most underappreciated players in the NBA because he was stuck in Memphis. You pair him up with the spider Donovan Mitchell, could be a hell of a 1-2 punch. With the defensive prowess of Rudy Gobert, they can make some things happen because that is a good defensive team, good solid team, and they can make some noise in the Western Conference. And of course, it's got to be showtime. You got the Los Angeles Lakers, who's got LeBron James, the king himself. And if you got the king, then you got a chance. Now, they got Anthony Davis, who I love, and I think he's a hell of a player. But man, is that kid fragile. I get nervous watching him play because, man, he can get hurt if you just blow on him hard. Hopefully, he stays healthy. Adding a little length with Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. They are one of the longest teams in the NBA. Our problem is, other than the old with Rondo and Danny Green, they don't have shooters. And in this league, it's a shooters league and you need shooters. But AD stays healthy. Him and LeBron dominate Powerball. Showtime again in LA with the Lakers. Then you got the Denver Nuggets, who are led by arguably, in my opinion, the best big man in the league, Nikola Jokic, who can just flat out do it all. People tend to forget that this is the same team that was the number 1 seed in the West last year. Now, they were wet behind the ears. They were young. They were talented, but they were a little wet for the postseason last year. Maybe they grew up this year, turn some things around. Got a chance in the West. Just never know. And you got the Houston Rockets, who's got the 1-2 punch of former MVPs, James Harden and Russell Westbrook. I know a lot of people thinking ain't enough ball to go around. Can they coexist on the court together? I don't know, but that is must-see basketball. I'm going to enjoy watching them when they play. Absolutely. I don't know if they can get it done, but that's going to be fun to watch. And as a consolation prize, you got the Golden State Warriors. You know why? Because they're the Golden State Warriors, coached by Steve Kerr. And you got the MVP, bidding of Mr. Steph Curry, who for some reason Michael Jordan doesn't think is a Hall of Fame player. MJ, we love you. You're the best that ever did it, but we know you don't know talent. Shut up. Nonetheless, they added D'Angelo Russell, still got Draymond Green. Don't know if Clay comes back. I don't think he does. Nonetheless, they're going to score some points, play with that tempo. Still got a chance, maybe surprise people in the West. Now, the NBA, 82 games can be exhausting. I know, especially with the load management issues and players taking nights off. A lot of you don't watch the NBA after All Star weekend, but it's just saying we watch it all, baby. That's what we do. So help me help you by hitting the like button, sharing the content, commenting below, and subscribing because we working over here. Just saying.